Millie Goats. It is episode 307. Wow, that's a lot of episodes. October 5th. Happy holidays, 2025. National Change a Light Day. I am AK. Edge is here. J-Vi's here. Tex is on his way. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Bills and the Patriots live. And somebody get the Crisco oil off the field because the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots are having a real tough time. And I mean a real tough time hanging on to the dad blame football. Speaking of change a light day, did the Bills go too light? Because they look awful.
They went white out, and we all know everybody's opinion on this show about whiteouts. Don't like it. I feel like it makes you look slow, so therefore you play slow, a little sloppy. I mean, we had 5 penalties in the first quarter. It's not a good start to the game. You know,
fumbles everywhere.
I feel like the past 2 games, I didn't get to watch much of the last game, but the highlights that I watched, we seem very disinterested.
Hey, the Bills play a team that doesn't have a losing record, and what do you know? They stink. Wow, it's like somebody was talking about that.
You act like we're getting blown out.
It's the Patriots. The Patriots are 2-2. They stink.
So?
Blow them out. You're at home. It's not like you're playing in New England.
It's a divisional game.
I just want to let everybody know we're not even 2 minutes into the show, and AK's already hit the Tony Romo voice.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, dude, I made a note. Buddy, Tony Romo is Tony Botox right now. Holy cow. That dude doesn't have a wrinkle in his forehead whatsoever, man.
Supposed to help with concussions, man.
Edge, what's your opinion on the all whites by the Buffalo Bills?
Garbage. Never wear all white.
Yeah, I can't stand them.
Can't do it. They're terrible. Also, the baseball playoffs are on. Mariners lost last night. That's unfortunate.
Wow.
Also, happy holidays because the Amazon magazine came today.
It came a couple days earlier for us. That's all my daughter's been doing is circling stuff. Like she's got everything circled.
Walmart came. We didn't get the Walmart one.
Yeah, Walmart and Amazon.
Walmart one,
I feel like I would much rather have the Walmart one than the Amazon one. You remember the JCPenney one? The Toys R Us?
Throw the laundry on that, bro. For it, yeah,
you know
get up on that.
We were talking about the East Bay.
That's what I was saying. East Bay back in the day.
I'm telling you, man. When I saw it, I got all fired up. I was all right, kids, get a highlighter, circle, and then they just circled everything on every single page. I was like, well, that didn't work. Yeah. So you got to read.
We already have half this stuff.
There's no way that's targeting, dude. He turned.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
not targeting or a late hit. He was already in the process of tackling before he slid.
Oh no, dude, that's trash, dude. All whites. You can't hide anything in the all whites. You can't hide anything. Look at that. But today on the show, this is what we do. You know, we had college football yesterday. We had a full weekend of college football. We have a full day of NFL football.
A great weekend of college football, too.
Dude, you're not kidding. Great weekend because we've got the AP poll that came out. We've got our top 12 poll that's coming out that we did today. We're going to talk about NFL.
7 penalties to 0.
Oh, here he goes. NFL rig.
Not rigged. We're just playing sloppy.
All whites, dude.
There's another flag.
Wow. But we're NFL week 5 recap, college football week 6 recap. We're going to do our top 12 college football poll. But first, before we do anything, this is what we always do. This is our show. So if you're listening to the show, you're new to the show, we talk about our teams first. We break down our teams first. Then we go over college football because Edge, he has to get off before us. And so we do college football, and then we talk NFL. So order of operations, our teams, college football, NFL. And if you can't see me right now, I'm doing the brackets with my hands on the podcast. And if you're listening to the podcast, thank you because the numbers are going up. We appreciate that. Everybody on YouTube, all those things. Okay, let's first of all shout out Howdy Hats, sponsor of the show. Yes. Howdy Hats. Edge got that beauty on. We do have hats. B. McCormick, I got to get you yours. And B. McCormick is here most on time, as always. We record in front of a live virtual audience. So Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.enc on Instagram. Go follow them. They do incredible work. She is awesome. And she made our beautiful hats come to life. So if you want one, we have the ones that are showing up on your screen right now. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. What do I have next? Okay. We're not even going to hit any music yet. We're going to put our graphic on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see my hat. I'm a 49ers fan. J-Bye is a Bills fan. Tex, who is not here, is a Cowboys fan, along with ButchP. DYLON is a Vikings fan. Edge is Panthers and Clemson. And then we all are App State fans.
Not a Panthers fan.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
He's a Jags fan, dude.
It's fine. J-Bye. The Bills are playing right now. We've kind of touched on it. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Are you worried about your 4-0? The only remaining undefeated team, Buffalo Bills, kind of getting pushed around by the New England Patriots right now at home.
Well, you can say getting pushed around, but it's 7 penalties to 1 penalty. I mean, and I'm not blaming the refs for that. You know, we are playing sloppy right now. All whites. I hate the all whites at home. It never makes the whiteouts don't make sense to me. You know, your mom texted me today and said, "Why do I feel nervous about this game?" And my response was because the all whites. We don't. Yep. It's not something we do. We're doing something that we don't do, and you know, it's showing right now.
Doesn't make you nervous.
Look, it's still early in the game. I mean, it's the second quarter. The game's tied 3-3. For us to be playing as bad as we're playing right now and still be completely in this game, it's, you know, we'll get it together. It'll click.
Did the Stephon Diggs or Matt Collins revenge game angle cause any problems? I can't believe the whole crowd got into the white out too.
I know they announced it this week too.
Also this game, the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson might be done because that dude cannot hold on to the football, and Antonio Gibson just got hurt. So there's no way you can keep putting Ramondre Stevenson back on the field. But the Bills, I don't know, man. Is this the one where they lose and everybody kind of looks at them as like, hey, if they play teams that don't have a winning record or don't have a losing record, they can't hang?
Well, you know, I've said this before on the show, and it's right now. I feel like right now the Bills are in the Clemsoning era. You know, Clemson used to be known for beating everybody that they probably weren't supposed to and then losing to a Duke or somebody that was terrible that they shouldn't have lost to, and that would cost them a big bowl game or, you know, whatsoever. And then they finally got over that. I feel like we're in that Clemsoning era right now. Is, you know, every year we have a game. It's like there's no reason we should have lost that game. And we lose it. I'm not saying that's going to be tonight. I still like our chances for tonight because our defense is actually playing decent until this drive right here. Holy cow.
Dude, he got bodied, didn't he? He got bodied. Woo! Football's great. Are we done with the Bills? Do you think? I mean, the Dolphins lost, the Jets lost. The Bills win this game. They're pretty much division champs, basically.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't think that we're not going to be after this game either. Like, Patriots do have a cake schedule coming up, but they're still young. I mean, you know, there's still a lot of football left in this game. I'm not worried at all.
Does it? What was I going to say? I was going to ask a question. Dad, blame it. I forgot. I got distracted. I started thinking about the 49ers. I had one more question I wanted to ask about the Bills, but I can't remember what it was.
Speaking of the Niners.
Dang it,
Go
dude.
Good
I'm
transition.
mad at myself.
Is Brock Purdy done?
No.
Dude. No. Yes. Quarterback controversy.
No, it's not a controversy.
Yeah, 100%.
Clear start. There's no controversy.
Max 3-0.
Who cares?
Matt Jones is your quarterback. There is no more Brock Purdy.
He is the quarterback right now.
No.
For the
Even
team.
when Brock Purdy's healthy,
why?
Mac Jones is going to take y'all to a playoff game, and you're going to have to sit and rock with him the whole way. And Brock Purdy is done, dude.
I'll root for him.
He's already selling tractors right now.
The logo on this hat does not say Brock Purdy. It says San Francisco 40. It's the Niners logo.
You're going to sit up here and tell me all this no Purdy slander, no Purdy slander.
Don't slander him.
Yeah, okay. And now all of a sudden, Mac Jones steps in as a system quarterback and
don't bury the lead. Don't bury the lead, buddy.
Go ahead,
buddy.
Go ahead.
The 49ers went into Los Angeles with nobody, zero, zilch, nobody.
But that was not an away game.
No start.
That was not an away game.
The Niners went into LA in
That
a
was
game
not
where they
away
were
game.
8.5-point underdogs.
There was a
and
lot of
beat
red
the
jerseys
wheels.
there.
Beat the wheels off of Sean McVay and his
Holy.
stupid little faux hawk, and Matt Stafford and his fake teeth, and Kyron Williams crying on the bench because he can't stop fumbling the freaking football, and Puka Nacua with his great hair, and pounded their faces in and took a commanding lead in the NFC West, 26-23, San Francisco 49ers. Robert Saleh back, the most muscular defensive coordinator in the NFL. Freaking hoodie sleeves, whatever you want to call it, beat the Rams at their own freaking game. You want to line up 4th and 1 and go bully ball? Fred Warner right down your chimney, pal.
You know
How about
what?
that? What?
You should have been a politician because you say a lot of fluff in there that doesn't mean shit. Honestly, like you should have been a lawyer or a politician. But really what it boils down to is the Niners barely squeaked by that game and had to go in overtime. Don't come up here, Tony Romo and me again while we're talking.
Look,
barely squeaked by in overtime.
The Niners are doing something that's not sustainable, and that's win close games at the buzzard. So they're like, eventually it's like fool's gold. You know, that stuff runs out, and then we're about to find out who they really are.
And the Bills have the Bills are in a knockdown 3-3 drag out with the New England Patriots. They don't even have a winning record.
Second quarter.
Oh my gosh.
We already know that they're trash. We already know that.
You know how I know the Ravens win for the Bills is completely nullified? Because the Houston Texans, who couldn't score 6 points against the freaking Titans, went in there and put 48 up on the Ravens. Okay, in Baltimore.
Oh my God.
What was the over under?
What are you doing?
Look, anyways, the 49ers.
What was the over under?
For what? The game? This game?
The Niners.
Oh, I don't remember.
46 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't even cover?
The Niners, no. Don't know. The Niners were 8.5-point underdogs. They won outright, and I bet them outright.
What is this saying? Good teams win, great teams cover, right?
That's right.
Did the 49ers not cover? They won.
I don't know. Did they?
Yes.
Trey White, what are you doing?
I'm telling you right now, the 49ers can't run the football. Their offensive line is awful. They can't get a pass rush.
Speaking of can't run the football, McCaff is CMC is leading rush and leading receiving yards right now for the Niners.
He looks bad too, by the way. I don't know how they're winning these games. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that should be end of the half.
Oh, that should be a penalty. You got to catch that, Hunter Henry, because I got you on my fantasy football team.
That should have been end of the half.
It should have been a penalty on time down.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. I would challenge that for end of the half. 4 seconds went off
they're going to call a flag on you for pass interference. That should have been a touchdown. I don't know why Drake May threw the ball so fast. But anyways, 49ers.
4 seconds on the clock.
Shout out Eddie Pinheiro. Shout out Mac Jones looking like a complete buffoon with his saggy underwear and his stupid-looking jersey. Dude, what a win by the 49ers.
And his outfit was terrible.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have the swagger to wear a two-colored suit like Harvey.
No.
Absolutely not. So
the amount of red jerseys, though, that were in that stadium in the fan section.
Niners are America's team, dude. I've been trying to tell you that for years.
Let's not go there.
Your team didn't even shout out DYLON for saying the Bills didn't even wear red, white, and blue tonight.
DYLON can't say anything. His team's played in London for 2 weeks. They're Europe's team. Like he can't tell me anything. The Vikings are Europe's team right now.
In your face, DYLON. Anyways, Niners win 4-1. Hey, you better hope. That's what I was going to say. The Bills might not have the highest win percentage in this friend group anymore, in this podcast.
Yes, they would.
Then I look up, okay, the Eagles lose, the 49ers. I'm like, they're 4-1. They've got the best record in the division, best record in the conference. And then I look up why they don't have the 1 seed, because of strength of record. And I almost threw my phone into the river.
That's because they ain't played nobody, Paul.
I was like, what is
this? Because they ain't played nobody.
I was like, what is this?
I think what we're finding out, though, we'll probably get into a little later, is that AFC West isn't as good as everybody tried to make them out to be.
The AFC West or the NFC West?
The AFC West. The Chiefs are in first again, I think. That or the
No, is it
Broncos.
the Broncos.
They're
I
probably
think the Chiefs,
tied with the Broncos.
the Chiefs are 2-2, so the Chargers and Broncos are in first right now. And
Chargers lost again today.
They're 3-2. So if the Chiefs win, they'll be tied.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who's not. The Raiders.
Yeah, bad.
Awful. Okay, Edge, you're here. What about the Panthers win, dude? Tell us that one first, then go to Clemson.
Did they win today?
Panthers won, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Panthers won. Couldn't tell you
Shout
anything
out.
about it because it's not my team.
Yes, it is.
How do you keep saying this, my team, because you think you saw me in a jersey?
We have pictures.
I also have a Niners jersey because of
It
Kilgore.
It is his wife's team, though. So.
It is my wife's team, yes. And I also have a Kansas City jersey. Shout out Kilgore. So does that make me a fan? Like, you're going to put triple logos up there now because
Actually,
of that?
you gave me all the jerseys for Kilgore, didn't you?
Negative.
You gave me a couple of them.
No, I still kept 2 of them.
Hey, Panthers, shout out Rico Daddle. Shout out the Panthers for actually giving their fans something to cheer about, because that game was one of the better ones of the day. And shout out to our guy, the weapon, hitting absolute nukes out there.
Yeah, he's having a great year.
Yes, he is. Well, his coverage team stinks.
The cover team is having a terrible year.
He can't say that, but we'll say it.
Yeah. And that did not come from him. That is
No.
from us evaluating what
It's just from us watching games.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, don't give up a punt return. Like, come on. Tackle somebody. Hit somebody. Edge.
Yeah.
Big win for the Clemson Tigers.
Yes. Finally got an ACC win.
Are you thinking?
I don't want to bury the lead here and all that stuff, but man, dude, I've said it before. If we come out with a little bit of trick plays, do something different other than this high school JV football, screen pass and kick out passes, we might actually win a game. And lo and behold, first play of the game, trick play, take it to the house, and we set the momentum from there. Big win. And I hate to say it, BMO, you're my boy, but UNC is terrible, dude.
Is it time for the Bill Belichick experiment to be done?
I don't know, man. I mean, it is his first year,
bad,
so
dude.
let him work the kinks out and get used to college, I guess. maybe another 5 years down the road they'll be decent, but right now they are bad.
Well, who was the Tannenbaum? Wasn't he the guy that was it Tannenbaum, or who was the guy that went with him? I can't remember who it was that said, BMO says we're cooked. There's 70 new players this year, but boy, are there. And they built that team. Like, they built the team. Like, these are the guys that they picked.
Let's see, though, that leads into the argument. What we've been talking about is you can pay a lot of money for a team, but if they don't mesh together and, not locker room guys and, don't fit and be a team player and it's all about themselves, you just got a lot of random dudes sitting in a room together that, aren't a good team.
Oh, yeah.
Rich random dudes.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, whenever, we got on before the show, you're like, Edge is mad. He hasn't said anything. And I was going to say something then, but then I was like, maybe I'll just wait till the show. What I was going to say was he was probably mad because the amount of money that Edge has paid Clemson Tigers this past year for his tickets and his tailgating spot, and he doesn't get to watch the product in person that the UNC fans who don't pay anything got to watch.
And that's something.
Because Clemson finally showed up to play.
Yeah,
which brings up my next thing for debate. Like, who gets fired first? Mike McDaniel or Bill Belichick?
I don't think Bill's getting fired yet. No, first year, dude? No.
He might just quit. He might just quit.
We all know we already know he took the job to get his son into it. Like, let's not.
Yeah, I don't see this experiment lasting long.
No, this is
wait
terrible.
Wait a second. Isn't it a better question though that Belichick doesn't get fired, but he fires his girlfriend Jordan? Maybe Jordan's in the way of winning.
Dude, he's probably under some contract with her. Like, I don't know.
100%. 100%. Bima said he was calling
for Pete.
Dude, Okay. Let's talk about are you back on the wagon? Do you think Clemson could salvage this thing and get into the ACC championship?
Back on the wagon? I never got off the wagon. What are you talking about?
I mean, you've only been on the wagon for like 8 years.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You think they're still going to win the ACC?
I don't know. That's pretty tough right now. I mean, I think I looked it up yesterday, but we're really low in the ACC right now. Like we're pretty close to the bottom. So it's early still. We might have a chance. I'm not saying no to it, but it's going to be
Hold on.
rough.
I got the ACC standings right here. So obviously Georgia Tech and Miami are Virginia's up there.
Virginia.
Duke's
3-0, buddy.
We're probably like number 12.
Because that game Virginia lost to North Carolina State wasn't a conference game.
Yeah. But the win that Clemson got you away from Stanford and Virginia Tech.
Nice.
Just below Syracuse. Oh my gosh, dude.
Clemson
It's
has
gonna be
2 losses.
That is the ACC is going to be an absolutely wild finish. I don't know that Georgia Tech and Miami can fully hang on. So,
do they play each other? Yes, Virginia is for real.
Virginia is for real. Tony Elliott
for the simple fact that they can score at will. They can score when they want to.
Oh, they had to score at the end of the game against
their defense is going to give up points, but if their defense gets 1 or 2 stops, then they should win the game.
Louisville. Who they play this week? Louisville? It was Louisville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were
won in overtime.
Right down the field. Like who had the better first half, Drake May or Josh Allen? Drake May. Drake May led 2 scoring drives. Josh Allen only led 1. All right.
Penalty led scoring drives.
App State, boys. What a win. That game was absolutely electrifying. The
defensive stands at the end of the game. I mean, holy cow. Like, we had that one that was on the half-yard line. They reviewed it. Touchdown got called back. Then we stopped them on 4th down. Dude, I thought the game was over. Like,
I did until they started. I thought they were going to make a chance.
Hand up. I went to go tuck the kid in, and I was like, the game's over. I'll help the wife tuck our son in to bed. And I came back, and I was like, all right, we gave up a safety thinking like we made them use their timeouts, and then we just took a safety for whatever reason to not have to punt it back there. And then I started looking. I'm like, wait a second. They still have all their 3 timeouts, and it looks like only a couple seconds have come off. So I don't know how we got the safety. I still don't know how, but I was just like, then we had to have another stand.
Which was
hit.
And that's what he was just saying. Juan Burchell, dude, he let that quarterback Malik Murphy. I don't know what his deal is, but he's not very good. I was not impressed with him at all. But he led number 7. I can't remember what his name was. Like, he's one of their seniors, captain, been there forever. He got Latin, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was the as clean of a hit, a big hit that you can have.
Yes. And didn't we pick it off?
Yeah, we picked it off.
Yeah, we picked it off. That place, oh my God. And then how about the beginning of the game? They, obviously they show the memory, in memory of Trent Walker. There you go. Trent Walker. That's it. Yep. Number 7. They do the memory of Sean Clark, obviously for, terrible reasons, that tragedy. And, they put it up on the TV screen, and then the very next kickoff, fumble.
Yep.
And App State gets it, scores a touchdown. It's one of those things like you sent the group message. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were reading about Sean Clark, and David Jackson, who was very close to Sean Clark, he calls the games for ESPN Plus when they're at App State. So you could hear it in his voice. He was getting emotional, probably crying, even just reading about losing his close friend, not to mention our old coach and player All-American there. And so they kick off, and then boom, fumble. And like with a crack in his voice, he said Sean Clark had something to do with that play. And it was just like you could just feel all the emotions.
I just got goosebumps.
I couldn't imagine what it was like being there when that happened. Because like I texted my buddy who I knew was there, and I was just like, I said the same thing I said to the group. He was like, "Are you here? This is insane." And I was just like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, that was crazy. And I put out this thing after the game because it showed the App State home record. And I was like, I have not I have not watched a game that has been that intense in App State in quite a long time.
Yeah.
But I watched pretty much most of the games. That game was freaking awesome. The crowd was rocking. It sounded awesome on TV. They were doing the App State chants at the end of the game. Like, and it's still one of the toughest places to play. App State 125-23 since 2003.
And that's why people go there, because the fans are so great. I mean, you can credit that win. I mean, yeah, the defense had a couple good stands, but credit that win to the fans and as loud as they were and stayed in, like you said, stayed in the game. They stayed at the game. I mean, we were up. Like it looked like it could be a runaway, a little bit there. But it's like the fact that they stayed, they were loud. I mean, you could hear it on TV too. It's
Look at that. That's one loss a year at home.
Yeah.
In the last 20 years. Like 1 to 2 losses, less than 2 losses a year at home. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Love that, dude. But I
mean, there are years in there with no losses at home. It's
you better believe it. There was 34 in a row. Count them.
That was with a bad year last year, and the year that we transitioned into the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Like that year was a down year. So like that's 2 down years, but other than that, like there's probably 3 or 4 years in there where there's not a loss at home.
It just playing the Power 4 teams like at home. That's the first time we've beaten them at home. Every single one of them, except for the Miami game, has been close. Oh yeah. You're gonna have to go check that out. You're gonna have to definitely go check that out. And he said, "Felt back when you." Yeah, I mean I was watching that. I was like, man, this place is rocking, dude. Like, it was awesome. So, okay, Vikings. The Cleveland started. Dylan Gabriel. DYLON's Vikings get the win. Carson Wentz goes down on a game-winning drive, hits Jordan Addison to win the game. He was suspended for the first quarter. Who knows? I don't really know why, but he was out the first quarter. Dylan Gabriel looked decent. I'm not gonna say he looked great, but best friends for a young quarterback, the tight end. So he was all over Fannin and Njoku. Then we had that weird Akers to Oliver touchdown pass. The Browns with some stupid play calling at the end. 3rd and 11, they throw a pass. Dylan Gabriel airmails it. But I thought the Browns were going to win this, and I had a whole theory that they were about to win the AFC North starting at 2-3. But now that's pretty much dead. So.
Well, they're always going to be in every game, because their defense is so good. It's I didn't watch much of the game. I thought Carson Wentz got hurt and was out of the game. Honestly, I didn't realize.
That Brosmer dude.
Yeah,
like
I thought the undrafted rookie was going to play, but
he was warming up and then went in and took a knee at halftime.
But I thought Cleveland was going to steal one.
If you're DYLON, how do you feel at being 3-2? The Lions are going to win that division. The Lions look really good.
DYLON's not going to know what to do next Sunday. Actually, I bet they have a bye. The next time they play, DYLON's going to wake up and have all this free time now because they don't play till 1 or 4. He's not going to know what to do with himself watching 9:30 games the last 2 weeks.
He's probably having a real good time too, though. Shout out Polanco for the Mariners hitting 2 bombs up 2-0. Let's go. And then the Cowboys, they beat the Jets. The Jets suck. My gosh. And what's his face? Aaron Glenn is a coward because he still has not cut anybody. Breece Hall fumbled again as the Jets were driving.
Yeah.
Aubrey missed a point after or an extra point. Is he slipping? And
that game didn't hit the under either.
Nope, it sure didn't. And this was Javonte Williams' game. He's back. And I just wrote down the Jets paid Justin Fields $40 million, $30 million guaranteed over the next 2 years.
Hey.
They are bad with their money.
Hey.
That was my first thought whenever I got done watching that game. I was like, how much did the Jets pay Justin Fields? And it's $40 million, which, I mean, I guess is a deal. But not when you're getting that as part of the deal is him playing football like that. Like, it's not a steal, dude. You're overpaying him. If Mac Jones could come in for $4 million and play like he's playing, and you're paying Justin Fields $20 million,
well,
I just don't. That thing just doesn't. So that thing just does not. I don't. That doesn't do anything for me if I'm the Cowboys. So, but
he said it's a win for the Cowboys, though. Keeps them in the hunt.
It does. You got to give him credit. Okay, we got to listen to the Dak MVP
What a
stuff.
cut.
I like when football is on early on Sundays, but I hate that I don't remember until I turn on the TV. That's one of those things where like, oh my gosh, my fantasy football team. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, that's our team updates. Anything else before we jump into this college football?
No.
Okay. Shout out App State, man. That game made that.
Yeah.
I had my kids around the TV and I was yelling. It was just a good time. Great time. All right, let's salute some college football. Let's hit the music. Let's get it. All right, salute football, salute your body. Promo code GOATS, fourthquarterperformance.com. Go get your protein, go get your creatine, go get your BCAAs, go get your super greens. Treat your body like you treat football on Sundays with care, with love. And watch your body like you watch football with all eyes on yourself. Promo code GOATS.
Watch your body. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Top 5 games that we gave you before this week started. Number 1 on the docket was Air Force versus Navy. Navy comes out on top. They remain undefeated. The American Conference is no joke. Navy wins 34-31. And there were I'm pretty sure. Hold on now.
That was Lee Corso game. They were honoring Corso. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
As well as Florida State was.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. I put on, here's what I took notes for Army Navy. I keep saying Army Navy, Air Force Navy. Sick helmets by Air Force, 100%.
That was the only thing cool about them.
Yes.
Shout out F-16s.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Shout out those helmets. That was incredible. And they were 3 to 4 passing touchdowns when I was watching the highlights. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Not Air Force versus Navy football. Are you kidding me? And then it ended. The game ended on a botched option. Air Force botched the option. Navy recovers. Game over. So, damn. Love it when the service academies play each other, though. So, Navy, shout out Navy, dude. Undefeated.
When do they play Notre Dame?
No idea.
I'll tell you. I'll look it up here in a second.
Yeah.
That's how we felt about them last year.
I know. November 8th.
But is Notre Dame really who they are right now? No, they're jokes.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough for me to answer that. They play Temple, then they have Florida Atlantic, then they have North Texas.
They play Notre Dame November 8th at Notre Dame.
Don't sleep on that North Texas game. They're undefeated too. Navy's
Temple,
got
FAU, North Texas, Notre Dame, South Florida, Memphis. Ooh.
Buddy. Navy's got the hardest schedule in the country.
Then Army.
Love that game. I love Army versus Navy. Next game, Vandy versus Alabama. Alabama gets it done. What was the final score of that one? I can't remember. Oh, 30-14. Alabama gets revenge. They score late, and then the cover misses. But Diego Pavia threw a pick late. Hey, man, you can't run your mouth.
The first 2 quarters, though, I was like, dude, Vandy's going to walk off with this again.
They were laying PTA, buddy. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yes, I was like, all right, let's get this going.
That touchdown before the end of half that Bama scored to tie it changed the game, though.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yep. Plus, Pavia, when it was still 14-20, Pavia threw a pick with 12 minutes to go, and that kind of – and then they used that tackle Robinson again. They ran him on a belly on third.
I saw that. Yeah.
Incredible. Fake the sweep, belly underneath, bam.
Is he the most athletic big man in the country?
Get that man touches. That man needs touches to go up.
I mean, it's like when Ron Dane used to run the ball.
Hey,
330 pounds coming out.
The old video game, Ron Dane was unstoppable. What does this mean for Vanderbilt or Alabama, college football wise?
Nothing.
Well, I think it says that it's still the same.
Yeah. Well, it's just funny now that Alabama beating Vanderbilt is going to help their resume. They both benefit from this win/loss. Like Vanderbilt has a quality loss on the road. Alabama gets a quality win. And so then we've got the whole, This is the Missouri effect from last year.
Yeah,
they're going to keep Vanderbilt in the rankings because of their and Vanderbilt's pretty good. I got to you watch them play. That the quarterback for Alabama is getting better. I will say that. So that first game he played.
No, I mean Vanderbilt's a lot better than they typically are, but it's there's also a lot of experience playing in big games that people don't account for. And Vanderbilt does not have that. How many times has Vanderbilt played in front of 100,000 people that are actually into the game because it's a game?
That actually care about the game.
Yeah. Touchdown.
There you go. I thought he was out.
Opening drive. He started playing last week.
It said on the DraftKings thing he was out. Curtis Samuel?
No.
Went to play. That's BS, dude. That is 100% BS. I want my money back. That's BS. So Alabama wins. Are we taking Alabama for real? Are they a threat to the playoff edge?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Yes. I mean, who's for real in the SEC right now?
Well, we're about to. I got our top 12.
Oklahoma, Alabama. I mean,
so you saying the loss of Florida State was this a fluke?
Florida State got their teeth kicked in.
That's what I'm saying. Look at Florida State now, and
I think it was.
Alabama,
it's starting to look more like a fluke. I don't. That game was
maybe the SEC's is garbage this year. Like I said it 2 shows ago, the ACC is the most realist conference in college football right now, and I mean everybody in the SEC is just garbage.
Well, it's not like the Big Ten's any better.
No.
How many undefeated teams the Big Ten have left? I mean, this is going to be
Oregon and Ohio State.
Yeah,
Ohio State.
Indiana. Indiana's still undefeated, but they play Ohio State this week.
They play Oregon this week at Oregon.
That's right.
At Oregon too.
Number 24, Virginia. They beat Louisville on the road. Louisville was undefeated, 30-27 in overtime. This game was wild too, man. This was a fun game to watch. You had Miller Moss throwing for 329. Taylor for UVA, 68 yards rushing and a touchdown. And Virginia goes down in overtime. They need a touchdown. They get a touchdown. Virginia's no joke, man. 5-1, 3-0 in the ACC. ACC is going to be a dogfight, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
There was somebody that I don't know, I forgot who told me, but somebody told me it was with all this controversy of like Clemson and Florida State trying to lead the ACC, that ACC just started donating money to get players, like good players to keep them relevant. I was like, hell, I'm good with it. Like bring them on, I don't care how they did it.
Well, think about like where a lot of the schools in the ACC are too. Like they're close to cities. Oh, yeah. So they, if you're going to get paid, why not stay close to home now? And a lot of these kids that are being recruited are staying close to home and getting money. Yeah. And it's like, this is where it hurts Clemson because Clemson's not close to a big city. They do not just call Greenville, South Carolina a big city.
It is a big city, dude. What are you talking about? It's growing.
Come on.
Come on.
What are you talking about? Look at App, dude. There's nothing around App.
And App's a G5 school.
Oh, yeah, we're not in the ACC, dude. But that's look. That's the beauty of App, though. It's a mountain. At least it has it has its own character. Clemson's just like on a flat in nowhere.
2 lakes. We got 2 lakes, dude.
Well, okay. What do you want to be, a Big Ten school? Emo said UNC's only lost 1 game so far. They got a chance. That's true.
Hey,
I mean,
they're ahead of Clemson.
They are, but the ACC is going to be wild. All right, Texas Tech at Houston. Texas Tech. Houston's defense was holding together pretty well early on in the game. Texas Tech can play now. Texas Tech is good.
Is the burrito guy getting nervous?
He better be. I mean,
they're top 10 now.
The Penn States and the Texases of the world, they are telling you, man, the Big 12 is going to be – all these conferences are going to be so much fun coming down the stretch. And people are like, the regular season's going to suck. It's going to diminish the regular – shut up, dude. Shut up. I mean, the Big 12, you got BYU undefeated, Arizona State undefeated, Cincinnati's undefeated in the Big 12. I'm saying conference records. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 teams that could legitimately win the Big 12 right now. It's crazy.
But that's
Only
what
2.
hurts them. That's what hurts them on playoffs.
That's true. That's a good point.
Because they all end up having 2, maybe 3 losses battling each other instead of having 3 teams that are a lot better than the rest of your conference and those teams going undefeated and getting in.
Yeah. But, yeah, because I remember last year, they were like, if Arizona State loses, they're out. Like, the Big 12 might miss the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but Cincinnati got a big win. They beat Iowa State. But this
they
game
were favored, and everybody was wondering why they're favored, including us, because we thought it was weird that a number 14 team in the country was underdog. But Iowa State didn't have either one of their corners.
That game was nuts, dude. They were down by like 30, and they came all the way back.
Yeah.
Thought Satterfield was about to blow it, but Texas Tech wins. Their quarterback can sling it. Their defense is opportunistic. Like they were forcing fumbles and turnovers, and they're nasty. They got a little edge to them. Texas Tech does. I'm telling you right now. Anything to add to that edge?
No, I didn't even see Texas Tech game.
Okay, I did. I was watching that one. That was fun. That was a fun game. And then the big one, Miami at Florida State. Miami wins. What was the final score on that one?
28-24, I think, or
28-22. 28-22.
22, yeah.
Florida State falls to 0-2 in the ACC. Miami looks like the best team in the country. I was looking at their schedule.
Dude, I think I agree with that. Like I think you put out your poll on, if you did that or not, but you put them number 1 in the country. They should be number 1 in the country, I think.
I agree.
I think Miami
undefeated and is dominating.
Not even close. Notre Dame, they beat 27-24. They played Bethune-Cookman. They destroyed it. They beat South Florida like a drum. Then they beat Florida. Then they beat Florida State. Like, they have the best resume right now in football. They've beaten 4 ranked teams.
Yeah, and that's why I think they should be number 1. We always say Ohio State should be number 1 because they won the national championship until they lose. But like you said, Miami's played 3 ranked teams, beat them. Ohio State has played 1 ranked team in Texas, and we're starting to think that Texas shouldn't have been as ranked as high as they should have been.
That's right. Texas is garbage.
This
another SEC school is garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Like this score from the Florida State game is not indicative of how the game went. Like they have that dude.
It was a late touchdown, right?
Yeah, it was a late touchdown. Castellanos is not what he was advertised to be. I don't even at Boston College, he's just a guy that would. Oh my goodness. He just runs. Like that's what he does. He just runs. So, but Miami, dude, Carson Beck looks pretty good. Miami's got some dudes, especially on defense. Like,
yeah,
they got some dudes.
They got some dogs for sure. Yeah, I mean this game was. I thought it was over in the third quarter. Like I said, I was about to go to sleep, and next thing I know, I was flipping channels, checking the rest of the games and stuff, and then I looked. I was like, wait, what just happened? Into, what was it, 14 points alone in the fourth quarter, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. Like Florida State tried to mount a comeback, but I feel like Miami could have stepped on the gas anytime they wanted to and been fine. Like Carson Beck was dropping dimes all over the place. What do you have? 3 or 4 touchdown passes? I'm pretty sure he had. Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns. He was 20 of 27 for 241 and 4 touchdown passes. So, but that's crazy.
Not a penalty.
So, but anyways, all right. That's pretty much the college football wrap up on the week 5 top games.
What about Florida?
We do have to do what?
What about Florida? I mean, you think he's coaching for his job right now, or what? Holy cow!
Look at this, dude. I was just getting ready to mention.
My bad.
Look. I respect you. You segued us right into that because preseason number 1 Texas, number 2 Penn State, and number 4 Clemson are combined 8-7 after week 6.
Oh,
wow,
that's bad.
It's a shame.
We cannot. not talk about
two ways to look at this though. One, don't rank the preseason. Like this.
Seriously.
Like just stop. Just until you get to week 4 or 5. That's when you put out your rankings. But that just shows you right now, like you're just throwing darts in a dark room, and you're wasting your time.
Is Penn State the biggest joke of all time?
All time.
Yes, I've said
every
this.
year.
I have said this.
Yell at him, dude.
I've said this at week 1. I've said this in the preseason poll. I've said this all the time. I said, who went to Penn State that is on the committee that constantly puts them up there because they have nothing since Saquon Barkley ain't walking through that door, right? So
no,
I'm just
Tyler Ward ain't walking through that door,
dude.
LeVar
they are
Arrington
garbage.
Ain't walking through that door.
We go. I did. But I'm just saying, like,
Barry
there's no
Collins
reason.
ain't walking through that door. Wasn't he Penn State?
Paul Posluszny ain't walking through that door.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how y'all do this. I swear. But I'm just.
Micah Parsons ain't walking through that door.
Penn State is overrated. They're garbage. They should never even been in there.
Joe Paterno ain't walking through.
Oh, no. That's where we draw the line, buddy. Anyways, go ahead, Edge.
They're overrated. They shouldn't be in there.
I agree. And we say this every year. I mean, I don't know how they manage to do it, but it's like they play one big game a year against Ohio State. Every other game is at Penn State. They don't play any road games. It's every game's at Penn State. They do 15 whiteouts a year.
Yeah.
And they get put into this nice playoff or whatever, and they lose. Like, it's on repeat. Every big game, they look the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. It's hilarious.
Have we talked about the other whiteout that's going on right now?
Oh yeah, we've been mentioning.
No, I haven't mentioned it all. Shit.
Yes, we have. Yes,
Okay,
we have.
all right. Just making sure if we're going to mention one whiteout, we mention them all. Like, let's be whiteout inclusive here. Let's be whiteout inclusive here.
Here's Penn State's season right now, okay?
Penn State lost to UCLA, who was getting blown out by everybody. Just fired everybody, and they lost.
They had a blue out, and there was 10 people there. They rushed the field after the game.
They got beat on a blue out day.
Yeah.
And the quarterback that left Tennessee actually like he was on fire too. But
Nico.
Yeah, this is Penn State schedule: Nevada, FIU, Villanova, Oregon. They obviously lost to UCLA. Now all they got left is Northwestern, Iowa, Ohio State, Indiana. So they got 2 hard games left: Ohio State and Indiana, Michigan State, Nebraska, and Rutgers. What are we doing?
UCLA.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Shout out to the coach of UCLA, Neuheisel's son.
Yes.
Look at this hair. Look at this. He'd never known how to wear a headset. He's never called plays on the headset. Like,
that's kind of weird. Is that a wig or what, dude? Like,
no, that's his hair. That's his hair. He's had that. We did a thing with him like 10 years ago.
It's a thin and wispy.
He was the backup quarterback. He came in to Dallas Cowboys Stadium because their quarterback got hurt. I forget who it was. He got drafted by the Packers. But he came in as a backup and beat Texas and hit Cowboys Stadium.
I'm telling you, dude, it was awesome to see him get carried off field, dumped with Gatorade, all that stuff. Like, huge win for that guy. But holy cow, how did Penn State lose that game? They almost got out of there with a win, though. They had a chance to. They were down in the red zone trying to win the game, and they blew it. And then we got to talk about. We're not going to finish talking about college football without talking about Texas Tech.
We're not finished talking about college football yet, by no means.
We are not. You better believe it. And also, Tex, is this you? Texas loses.
Glad you guys waited for this.
Texas loses to Florida. Also, we said Miami was the best team in the country. Do you agree?
They looked like it. They looked like it.
Stay
for
with
sure.
your chest, dude. You're over here telling everybody else they don't say stuff.
It's hard to
with
if Grayson Beck plays like that,
Beck.
then yes.
Hip drop.
Whatever his name is.
Texas loses.
You know what it is? I got a kid named Grayson Beck on my team that plays for me. Sorry.
But he better play like he could.
Grayson.
Hey, he better play like he can too.
Hip
Grayson,
drop.
if you're listening, you better not be slacking, pal.
Grayson, stop backing up. Grayson,
That's right.
go forwards. You're playing
We
linebacker,
said it.
don't back up.
A long time ago, though, that Texas was another overrated team too, and your boy Manning. I don't know if he's. I can't figure out if he just can't handle the big time drama or what. But yeah, there's one thing that they're all missing right now.
I don't want to see him try and big boy another team that tries to tackle him as he's going to the end zone. I don't want to try to see him big boy anybody else till he beats somebody. Like I don't want to see him do that. Like where he puffs his chest out and like stomps.
Yep.
Yeah, whoever it was that or UTS or UTEP, whoever it was. I don't want to see him do that anymore until he does something on the field against a team that's ranked higher than they are.
Dude, I'm telling you, right?
Is Texas done?
Are they done? Panic meter. They're not back. I can tell you that.
They still got a chance to win the SEC. They still got a chance to win the SEC.
Gosh.
They still got a chance.
They lost to Florida, who was losing to everybody.
How do you figure that? They're 0-1 in the conference right now. How do you figure they got a chance to win the SEC?
They could still win the SEC because they still got a whole schedule to play. They could still win it.
Ole Miss undefeated
right
SEC, Texas A&M, Alabama, Mizzou, Oklahoma, Georgia, LSU, or no, LSU lost, Georgia lost. So Oklahoma, Mizzou, Alabama, Texas A&M, and Ole Miss are all undefeated. They are like in the bottom tier of the SEC right now. Like they are just above South Carolina and Florida.
No,
They're
they're
a rivalry this week, right?
They're below South Carolina and Florida. They're just above Arkansas, who just fired their coach.
Arkansas and Kentucky and
Mississippi State and Auburn.
Mississippi
Wasn't that
State
funny when
Auburn.
they ranked? Wasn't it funny when they ranked Auburn? Wasn't that funny, guys? Remember when they ranked Auburn? They were just ranking every team in the SEC, and they all keep losing. How about that? Idiots. Golly. But hey,
that ship is sailed.
Pinky.
You better go get a new Longhorn. Is all I gotta say.
It's gone, dude. It's over.
What do they look to the backup to get a spark?
I was watching the game and I turned on and I saw number 18 in the game at quarterback and I was like, they benched Arch Manning, and then the CO stats said no, his helmet came off, and I was like, wow, I thought he got benched, but he did get benched for a play.
He came out though. Hey, shout out to that guy. He came in when he lost his helmet and threw a dart, like it was a 20-yard
quarterback
dart
controversy.
Is he 100%. The next Mitch Trubisky? Y'all said Trubisky was a controversy in Buffalo when he did that.
It was system quarterback. If anybody can come out there and throw darts, complete a pass like that. On your screen, if you're listening to the podcast, there's a picture of Wolverine laying in bed holding a picture frame that has a picture of Quinn Ewers in it, and the Texas symbol over his face. So, do you miss Quinn Ewers, Tex?
No.
Oh my God!
Lies.
Okay, hang on. We got Oklahoma coming up next week.
That's
if they don't win
the
that
Red
game without
River
John
rivalry.
Mateer, it's over.
Then they got Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vandy, Georgia, Arkansas, and Texas A&M. They can win the SEC still.
They might not
win the SEC still.
Pass interference on a screenplay.
This is the same guy that came up here and said that the Cowboys is going to be what record by now? Like,
hey, they can still look. You tell me the Cowboys are the best 2-2-1 team. The Cowboys are the best 2-2-1 team in the league. Tell me another one.
You don't have to put the microphone next to Aaron and just tell me that the Cowboys are garbage. I know they are.
I'm doing it for emphasis. The Cowboys are the best 2-2-1 team in the league. Tell me somebody who's better.
You're really overmodulated.
Oh my gosh! Are the Bills cooked?
Oh my God!
Take off that visor that's tinted and put somebody you can see with.
Hey, he's got to take the visor off.
They just called pass interference on a screenplay. Offensive pass interference on a screenplay.
What's Josh Allen doing?
Dude, they are not allowed to wear the whiteouts ever again. Did they give out? Oh no, dude. They gave up the red, white, and blue to the Patriots. What are they doing? You can't be America's team. Oh, okay.
You know what? New rule: bet against the team that's playing the whiteout. That's
Yes.
new rule. New rule.
Always.
All right. Upset alert, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a forced play
We should have put the Bills on here.
after a bad call by the officials.
We should have put the Bills on here. Upset alert.
Dude, I told you on Wednesday. I sent it to you in the text to put the Bills on the upset because the Patriots or the Bills were doing the whiteout. And the Patriots were in the top 10 on third down efficiency. So I'm like, the Bills are never going to get off the field.
Well, they can if their quarterback's throwing picks. He's all discombobulated. He's got whiteouts everywhere. He hasn't played in the whiteout. The crowds with the white shirts and the jerseys with the white shirts is discombobulating. Sam Houston State on Friday night. We told you, New Mexico State, not even a chance. And then San Jose State beat New Mexico State. That sucked. Cincinnati was not on upset alert because they beat Iowa State. Louisville was on upset alert. That happened. Washington was on upset alert to Maryland, but they scored 20 points in the fourth quarter to win. That was garbage. And then I can't put Duke on here anymore.
No.
Duke waxed Cal. I'm done. I have to get Duke off.
Well, I think Cal's a little fraudulent just because.
Whoa,
I mean, they got beat.
My quarterback you're talking. That's my quarterback.
They got beat by 30 to San Diego State.
They did. Who scored 6 points?
Yeah, the next week. I don't know. Maybe they're missing people on defense. I have no idea. Can never stay up that late to watch those games. But I got a bone to pick with you with New Mexico and San Jose State. I mean, you stood up here and beated your chest that was the one that you were with the whole state of New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I trusted you.
The only podcast that is.
And I trusted you. And it ruined my 6-leg Friday night parlay because it was the only one I missed.
Yeah, I would never anything AK sends me to bed. I'm just like, no, I'm going to sleep.
What? I hit a parlay. Are you kidding me? Friday night or Thursday night, whatever it was.
Dude, he was double covered.
Upset alert was 2-4 this week. I have to stop doing that to Duke. Am I saving Duke's season though? Should somebody from Duke contact us and be like, "Hey, don't stop putting us on upset alert"? Are somebody hanging that in the? Maybe somebody might be hanging that in their locker
material.
Maybe
bulletin board material. Should we contact Manny Diaz and say, "Hey, this run that you're on, just let us wet the beak a little bit. Should we come be on the sidelines, maybe?"
This might be our record-breaking game where you got 3 turnovers right now to their 1.
How about Duke's? How about why doesn't Duke play in the Duke's Mayo Classic? That's a question for Manny Diaz.
Oh no.
Hang
on, wait a minute. Is this truly Stephon Diggs' revenge game and the Patriots winning the trade?
Did they? Well, and Matt
Collins. He played in Houston last year.
I'm just saying. I know, but they traded him away, and now he's on another team that they got compensation for. Did they win the trade? Did the Bills lose that trade?
It depends on this game. If the Patriots win this game, they won the trade. Right?
What? The Texans beat the Bills last year with Stephon Diggs on it, and the Bills went to the AFC Championship
game. Who cares about last year?
No, man, we're talking about right now.
Does Stephon Diggs only want to play on red, white, and blue teams anymore? That's the real question. Stephon Diggs can't help himself. He's gotten on 3 red, white, and blue teams in a row. Is he America's receiver? J-Bob's getting mad. He's not even paying attention to us anymore. Woo! AP poll came out.
What's a catch?
AP poll came out. Ohio State's number 1, Miami 2, Oregon 3, Ole Miss 4, Texas A&M 5, Oklahoma 6, Indiana 7, Alabama 8, Texas Tech 9, Georgia 10. They cannot help them.
Alabama and Georgia should not be there.
They should not. They can't help themselves.
LSU shouldn't be there.
No, LSU's 11, Tennessee 12, Georgia Tech 13, Mizzou 14, Michigan 15.
How bad does Drake May want to beat Josh Allen? He always rolls to the right.
Here's what I'll give. What are you talking about?
Florida State shouldn't be there either. They should not.
Florida State shouldn't be there. They dropped Clemson out. They dropped Texas out. They dropped Penn State out. So they at least did that. They moved USF back in. Memphis is in there. BYU's in there. They're undefeated. So shout out them for actually.
Florida State's got to be out. Two losses in a row.
Agreed.
Put Navy or North Texas up there. Come on now. So
Are you showing your slide?
I'm getting ready to. Yes. So every time it's like, oh, if a top 5 team loses, we got to put as many. Look how many SEC teams they jammed up there. It's unbelievable, dude. They can't help themselves.
Five in the top 10.
I read this tonight, and as soon as I got Alabama, I said, "What are we doing?"
Yeah,
Alabama, Georgia, LSU, and I even sent the text out to the guys, and I said, the amount of disrespect ESPN and the committee gave to Texas Tech, Georgia Tech, Mizzou, BYU, Memphis, all undefeated, and ranked that low.
it's a joke. Well, we know that these people don't watch the game, so they have
8 of the top 16 teams.
Yeah. For what? How? They all have like 2 losses. Like there's still plenty of teams that are winning.
Diggs is torching the Bills right now.
So what we did is we do this every week. We make our top 12. If the college football playoff started right now, here's our top 12.
Turn the W upside down. Turn the W upside down. Me.
No.
Me takes a look.
This is the committee. This is good right here.
I will say, this is the first one that you sent out that I'm actually like somewhat on agreement on.
The committee is like Chat GPT and AI.
Before I told you were way off and you don't know ball. And this one, I'm like, all right, you're getting close.
I see. I mean, all right, we got Miami 1, Ohio State 2, Oregon 3, Texas A&M 4, Indiana 5, Ole Miss 6. They dropped because they didn't place. Oklahoma 7, Texas Tech 8, Georgia Tech 9, Mizzou 10, BYU 11, Memphis 12. These are all undefeated teams. Sorry. Don't lose. It's too early to have losses and have you in the top 10. I'm sorry. I don't care what you might be or what you would do in a hypothetical situation. This isn't freaking simulations. If you've won all your games, you can be in the top 12 because guess what? By about 4 weeks, it's probably not going to be these same teams. Then we can start adding in 1-loss teams.
Yeah. That's right. Preach.
But for right now, if you have 1 or 2 losses, you don't get to be in the top 12 because you've only played like 4 or 5 games. So that's how we do things around here.
We get some Wednesday night football here this week.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. So, yeah. Anybody have a problem with this top 12?
No, I think it's the best one you put out so far.
Well, I appreciate what we've put out so far.
No, unless you have a mouse in your pocket. No,
I send it out to everybody early in the day when I make it, and then you guys have time to sit on it. And if you don't say anything, I assume that we all agree, and then that's the one.
If you want North Texas in there, this is the week to do it because they're playing USF on Friday.
I can't. Memphis. If they beat USF, we can put them in there above Memphis.
Who do you got? Who do you got? The Illinois, Ohio State game,
and Oregon, Indiana.
I know it's going to change things when they put.
Those are your teams. No, I want you to tell me who. Those are your teams. Tell me who you got.
Illinois is going to win, dude.
Okay,
Illinois is winning. You wait.
But you're saying Indiana's going to lose.
Indiana's not my team. Illinois is my team. I don't care about Indiana. I want them to win.
About that, AK.
I bet on Illinois to be in the conference championship.
Overall, though, I can just say this is why college football is so great because I looked at the schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I said, man, it's kind of a snooze fest coming up this week.
No chance. I never.
And boy, it came up and punched everybody in the throat with this upset after upset. And that's what I love about college football. It's just so raw. You're putting the faith in a bunch of 18 to 21-year-old kids out there. Man, I love it. It's nothing great.
Phenomenal, dude. Absolutely phenomenal. All right. Is that enough college football? I think we've college footballed ourselves. That was great. Great college football session, guys. Do you want to talk NFL now? Edge, are you going to stick around or you want to what's your
I'm about to bounce here soon. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's transition into NFL. First of all, what is going on with Mark Sanchez?
What happened is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, was he at a bar, got drunk, and got in a fight, and then he got stabbed, or what?
I don't, hold on. Hold on. Let me hit the let's hit the football. Let's do another football. Yay. Here we go.
Foot.
That was quick.
What happened? Did I hit
Football. Yay.
Oh, NFL. All right. What is going on with Mark Sanchez? Because everybody's like thoughts and prayers. What a great guy for like 7 hours on Twitter. And then like later in the night, it's like Mark Sanchez has been arrested while he's in the hospital.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
Maybe he instigated it.
I don't know. Like he tried to break into a car or something. It said injury and unlawful entry into a motor vehicle with public intoxication, which are all misdemeanors. And I'm guessing, I don't know, but he got stabbed, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, poor Mark Sanchez! Pray for him, pray for his family, this and that." And it's like you never want somebody to get stabbed, but can you imagine him like waking up having stab wounds, and then the police are there being like,
"Dude, the
Mr.
most
Sanchez, please come with
ultimate
us."
hangover ever is you like start to come back to in the hospital on IVs, handcuffed to the hospital bed, and you look around and you got bandages on your gut from where you just got stabbed. Like, can you imagine coming off of a hangover? That's a rough one.
Yes, dude, that's bad. That's bad.
Like I've had a lot of hangovers in my life, but nothing tops that. That's up there, buddy.
So I don't know what's going to come of that. He's probably not going to be calling football games anymore.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's done with that. I don't know though. You also had a receiver at the Niners that got shot and is still playing. So
yeah, but that was when he was trying to help somebody. I don't know what Sanchez was doing here. So, all right. So let's move on to the NFL. This is hot. This is hot off the press. We do our top 5 takeaways from the NFL, and so we have top 5 takeaways, and we talk just pretty much about what.
Diggs.
Pretty much about.
He's on something.
Who? Diggs?
Diggs.
Oh,
he's tweaking.
Oh yeah, you could like he's like doing this with his mouth. Like, are you kidding me, Ramondre Stevenson? Dude, the Bills better get it together in a hurry. This is about to be a blowout. So top 5 takeaways from the NFL. There's a couple of games that we're not going to touch on. So we touched on Carolina. That was actually one of the better games today. Tennessee and Arizona. I got a slide for that just because the wildness that happened with Tennessee and Arizona. Tennessee got their first win. Detroit destroyed Cincinnati. That was a blowout. And then the Giants lost. The Jackson Dart magic is over. New Orleans gets their first win. So there's only one winless team that remains, and that's the Jets. So we'll have to update the power rankings next week. But
they're still
here's the top five takeaways. The Ravens will make your offense elite. So everybody telling me and everybody else that the Kansas City Chiefs are back, and that they righted the ship against the Ravens, and it was because Lamar they made Lamar not play or no. The Ravens defense sucks. The Houston Texans went in there and put up a 44-piece. Could have been a 50-burger if they wanted to. C.J. Stroud threw for 4 touchdowns. Nick Chubb was running wild. Woody Marks was running wild. Christian Kirk was running wild. Like, if your offense sucks, play the Baltimore Ravens. It discredits anything else that's done against the Ravens, including the Chiefs win. The Ravens are done, are they not?
Yeah.
What do we think about the Ravens getting smoked by the Texans?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody kind of knew it was coming. I mean, they also, without Lamar Jackson, they didn't have a way to keep their offense on the field because they really become one-dimensional.
Perfectly played by Lamar too, by the way.
Yeah, it's with all due respect to DeAndre Hopkins, he might be 2 years past of when he should have maybe hung it up.
For sure.
Well, it just sucks for him because he was like, "I'm going to go to Baltimore."
Yeah,
we're going to make a run at this thing.
Yeah. It was a great move, offseason move for him, especially to get another year out of it, another paycheck.
Oh yeah,
they're just once you can just key on Derrick Henry,
15. Speaking of Derrick Henry, 15 carries, 33 yards,
which he still hasn't passed his high school rushing total.
Yeah.
crazy, dude. This is funny. I have to laugh at this. Like the Niners were bad last year, but they were competitive. Like they got blown out by like twice by the Packers and the Bills. The Ravens are getting crushed. Dude.
Yeah.
They're getting crushed. It makes Lamar Jackson look even better. This is a savvy move for him to be like, oh, I'm not going to play. But anyways, any thoughts on the Ravens, Tex, Reg? Let's go, baby. Mariners 2 outs away from tying this thing up. Let's go. Okay. Number 4, dude. In the matchup, the uniform matchup of the century, ladies and gentlemen. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers go up to Seattle in the creamsicles and play the Seattle Seahawks with their like neon blue uniforms with the silver helmets. It was quite a spectacle. This was the best game of the day. This game was insane. The Buccaneers win 38-35. Dude, this game was nuts. All-time uniform matchup. Emeka Egbuka and JSN were going at it back and forth. We had a pick late that was called back from Winfield that led the Seahawks to go down and tie the game up late. And then Baker does what Baker does, dude. Comes down the field, gets a touchdown, ties it up. Darnold ties it up. Darnold has to he gets the ball back with like a minute left, and Sam Darnold does what Sam Darnold does. It's what we say every week, guys. What does Sam Darnold do? He does Sam Darnold things. He threw a pick with less than a minute. Buccaneers were able to get the ball down in the field goal range, kick the game winner as time ran out. Baker and Darnold both had over 300 yards, 6 plays of 20-plus yards each. But the Sam Darnold interception was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. It played out perfectly like it always does. Like, you want to start believing in Sam Darnold, and then he throws a pick or fumbles like an idiot.
Is Baker addicted to playing close games?
He can't help it, dude. He
cannot help it.
If you guys got to go back and look. These uniforms were incredible. They were incredible. Egbuka is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers have weapons everywhere, and they got what's that guy's name? Tez Johnson. You remember him? He was at Carolina. They wouldn't let him play, and then eventually got drafted. Yeah, like he's there too. The Buccaneers have players everywhere. They can't really stop anybody, which is weird. But this game was awesome. Niners play the Bucs next week.
Oh, look at that gratuitous call.
Any
Can't
thoughts? Any thoughts on Bucs versus Seahawks?
No, I didn't see any of it.
Okay. Number 3, the Chargers are back to charging. They had a chance to win this game and to get a stranglehold on the Chiefs on the AFC West.
And he landed on him. I mean, that's what you show is like what not to do.
Look
clean to me.
Quentin Johnson fumbled late in this game, and then Washington scored 20 unanswered points. And then Herbert had an INT with 8 minutes left at the 1-yard line. So Herbert is back on his BS, throwing picks when they least. I don't know who's worse at throwing picks when you don't need them more, Herbert or Sam Darnold right now. So the Chargers are back to charging. Any thoughts on that game?
When was the last time Jim Harbaugh lost 2 games in a row?
Oh, that's a good question.
I feel like that doesn't happen very often.
They're gonna personal foul their way right down the field here. This is NFL rigged. NFL rigged.
NFL rigged?
Yes.
Oh, what is he doing? You kidding me?
Anyways, Chargers had a chance to get
missile dip in.
Dude, the Chargers had a chance.
Top 5 best tips in football.
I can't decide if this was a worse loss for the Chargers or a bigger win for the Commanders. Because the Commanders didn't have Jaden Daniels, and now they're back to 3-2. So,
yeah.
if so facto. The Mariners, boom. Tied it up, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I'm out. Go Tigers.
All right, dude. See Edge.
How does Vrabel keep that dip right in the front of his mouth like that?
I don't know. He's a pro. Anyways, the Chargers, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if the offensive line struggles and injuries are going to cost them, but they have got to get it together because they are squandering away that win against the Chiefs. And anyways, number 2 takeaway from the weekend.
He kicked that guy out of the game. Holy cow.
God. gosh.
Tried to murder him.
This guy can't help himself.
Yeah.
Can't help himself. Number 2.
This isn't flag football, J-Vi.
Come on, let the boys watch. Let them play.
Let them play.
Let them play.
Is that a personal foul too?
Dude, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, dude, slow down.
Oh no, Allen's hurt.
He's got to take the visor off. He's got to take the visor off. Colts, number 2. Are the Colts becoming a problem, boys? AFC South. Are they becoming a problem?
As in a good thing or bad thing?
Like are they a real threat?
Well, we talk about this every week, and they weren't a bad team the last 2 years. You know, they had a bad quarterback, and now they've seemed to figure that out, or at least have somebody that's just not turning the ball over. You know, they had a good offensive line. They have one of the best running backs in football, and their defense is legit. So,
dude, that's what I wrote down. Is they get a lot of turnovers a lot of different ways. They picked Geno Smith threw 2 more interceptions, of course. They blocked a punt. They voluntarily put Anthony Richardson in the game late. So Anthony Richardson actually got to play in this game because they were up so much. The Raiders stink. The Raiders. But the Colts, dude, like they don't give up a lot of points. Like that's one of the things that I'm starting to notice is like they don't give up a lot. No. Daniel Jones, 20-29, 212, 2 touchdowns, 113 rating. Jonathan Taylor, 3 touchdowns. So they just don't have a lot of playmakers on the outside. But I guess Josh Downs, I don't know. Tyler, I don't know. The Colts are scary. They're a problem. You got to take them serious, right? This is not the Saints of last year.
Yeah.
Tex, what do you think?
I think so too. Defensively, and they're offensively just good enough to make problems.
Good point. Great point. I kind of want to look up. Hold on. I kind of want to look this up about who they've. The Raiders. They lost to the Rams. They should have beaten the Rams, by the way. Their defense does pretty good against bad teams. Teams that are good, their defense struggles a little bit, but it's good enough, and they can score enough. So, but they should have beaten the Rams. And then number 1, the Eagles. The Eagles lose to the Broncos. They give up, I think, 18 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to lose the game. The Eagles have a problem. Bo Nix was 9 of 10, 127 yards, and a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So he was dialed up. But the Eagles, correct me if I'm wrong, boys. The Eagles have problems because they are trying to satisfy people complaining on their team, so they have no idea who they are. Instead of just winning football games, they are trying to throw the football to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and it is evident that is exactly what they are trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have one of the best rosters in football, but they're not a team.
They can't.
That's a great point. Great take.
They can't stop.
We're back.
Touchdown Bills. But the Eagles, like this whole game, because everybody like, we're not paying attention. AJ Brown's happy to be here. Devontae Smith's happy to be here. Everybody's happy. Nick Sirianni gets up there, and what do? They let Jalen Hurts throw it how many times? 38 times. That's
great
for
group
no
of
reason.
individuals. Great group of individuals.
The Eagles were up.
Are they the U.S. Ryder Cup team?
Good question. But
Jalen
Hurts has no. Why is he throwing the ball 38 times?
No, especially when you have Saquon at running back.
They were up 17-3 going into the fourth quarter.
To Bo Nix.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, run the ball. The funniest thing was they spent the whole game trying to force feed A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And Devontae Smith's just copying A.J. Brown. And then they throw a long touchdown pass to Saquon Barkley on the sideline. I just started laughing. I was like, so funny. Like, they won't just take what's there. Like, they just can't help themselves. They're TikTok. They're a TikTok live streamer team, the Eagles. Like somebody's live streaming TikTok, and then they send them an emoji, and they're like, "Ooh, an ice cream cone! Ooh, an ice cream cone! Ooh, an ice cream cone!" Whatever the media tells the Eagles to be, that's what they're going to be. So, those are the top 5 takeaways. Eagles are 4-1. Tex, what do you want to say about the Cowboys? We didn't give you any talk before the game.
I mean, I think I said it before. They're the best 2-2-1 team in the league, and I think that they have now figured out who they want to be on offense. They're still trying to figure it out on defense a little bit, but we know who we are offensively.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
We know who we are offensively.
No, you don't.
We scored 37 points.
That's great.
But we know who we are offensively. We are still trying to figure out who we are defensively.
Justin Fields outplayed Dak Prescott. He had 283 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Your team goes through Javonte Williams.
Okay.
Dak Prescott is there, in fact, not the MVP.
Hang on a minute.
No. I'm reading the stats. Right, I'm looking at them right now.
We're going with Cam Newton stats. Whenever the Panthers were bad, and he was throwing for 350 yards a game because they were playing down always, and so everybody's playing prevent defense. So that's the same line of thinking that you're taking here. You're going to crown Justin Fields the MVP of the season because he's put up insane numbers, but they're always playing from down. So
the year that Cam Newton won the MVP, the Panthers went to the Super Bowl.
That's not the same. That's not the same thing we're talking about here. Okay.
Yes, I'm looking at numbers that say Justin Fields had 283 yards passing.
You can't get me.
237 yards passing.
Who won that game? Who got the ultimate stat?
It was Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams.
Dak Prescott.
Javonte Williams was the star
player
for the Cowboys.
The thing that makes the Cowboys offense go is a good running back and a great game managing Dak Prescott.
So you're saying that Dak Prescott is in fact not why they win football games. Did you just hear what he just said?
Yeah. Wow.
He just came out and said
no. What I'm saying is Dak Prescott leads the team by managing the game and allows his people to make plays like it's supposed to. That's what a quarterback is supposed to do. He leads the team by managing the game unless his players make plays.
So the game doesn't have to go through him.
So he's a game manager.
He's a game manager, but not a system quarterback. Yes.
Well, it sounds like the system has to be run the football.
The system has to be not a system quarterback. He's whatever they need. He does exactly what he's supposed to do for the team to win the game, but it's not a system. That's what the 49ers do. They run a system that any quarterback can go into. Any quarterback can get in that system and win a game.
Don't try to change your argument.
Dak Prescott managing the game.
Don't try to change your what you got.
I just said the same thing. I literally just said the same thing.
You got so flustered and scared that you just started deflecting and yelling about the 49ers for no reason. All we were doing was talking about who's the alpha and the MVP on that offense. I'm
pointing out it's Dak Prescott.
You just said he's the best, but he's not about him.
That's right.
Making no sense.
That's how quarterbacks are supposed to be. You're supposed to not even know that they're there. Just like a good corner. The best corners, you don't even know that they're there.
Tex, I'm going to go and say it. This is a legacy drive for the Bills defense.
Yes, it is.
This is a legacy drive. Who are you, Bills?
They're cramming down his throat.
J-Bye is not.
Can't get a stop. They cannot get a stop.
Just everybody. J-Bye is
spot.
J-Bye is not even looking at the screen at us anymore. He's watching this game. So Tex and I will take us there, but just know that J-Bye is here.
Dude, do they have? What is that dude in the background there?
Hey, this is where the Bills shine.
Third down.
Can't wait. The Arizona Cardinals, dude.
Oh no.
This is just hilarious. The Arizona Cardinals were up 21-6 in the fourth quarter.
Eagle formation.
DeMercado, the running back, took a long touchdown. Well, took a long play that should have been a touchdown, but L'Jarius Sneed punched it out as he was crossing the goal line. That could have put him up 28-6. Then
NFL rigged.
The Titans threw a pick. Cam Ward threw a pick in the red zone.
NFL rigged.
Cardinals then fumbled that pick. It went into the end zone, and the Titans jumped on it to score. And then that put it at 19-21, and then the Titans ended up kicking a game-winning field goal. So that was like a 10-point. Yes, B. McCormick. It was insane. The Titans winning that football game had no business. It was crazy. The Titans had an average win probability of 12.1%, the second lowest average win probability in a win in the next gen stats era. Their win probability was as low as 1.8%. It was the second most improbable win of comeback this season. It was insane. So,
big third down stop.
NFL rigged.
What was the flag? I didn't even see. I was yelling about the Titans.
It was a false start because the guy was readjusting his leg.
No, he jumped.
He was readjusting his leg. He was readjusting his leg.
Oh, no. That was a legacy drive for the Bills defense.
They didn't throw the flag until after they saw the Patriots got the first down.
We legacied.
Dude, I'll tell you what. This Titans win was absolutely insane. That play was
what a bomb. Holy smokes.
Man, he hammered that ball, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Tex, is that what drive is this for Josh Allen? Is this division drive?
This is two-time MVP question mark drive.
Yeah. Is he the MVP or is he not the MVP? Okay. Let's go over our picks of the week, and then I think that's it. Actually, I'm not really sure, but here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Picks of the week. We were 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. Not very lead. Mr. Understruck, Tex, we tried. We begged you not to pick the under for the Jets and the Cowboys. And we even said we would come on the show and call ourselves idiots if we did. And guess what? It did by a mile. What do you have to say for yourself?
Got the W, though.
I don't think he was anticipating Justin Fields outdueling Dak Prescott.
That's exactly right.
I honestly was not. I didn't think that they'd go full prevent defense and just let him go do whatever he wanted to do late in the game. But if they had not done that, then the under would have hit.
Hey,
as I predicted.
Great, dude. Great. Yep, just like you predicted. So you have a losing record now. I have a winning record. Master Spreader gave you Maryland plus 6.5 versus the Washington Huskies. Covered and almost won it outright, but Maryland does what Maryland does. They turtled. So I got you a win. J-Vi, I actually watched some of this game. Go ahead, Mr. Overtaker.
Look, I'm going to have to come up with a different strategy.
You're going to have to do something different because you're falling way behind.
Well, and I looked up the percentage of games that have gone over this year in college football, and it was like 51%. So it's like half the games that are there are going over. I'm just not finding them. So I might go a different option, different route this week, but I'm going to get hot. I will finish the year with a winning record.
You're 2-5 right now.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to do it. Butch gave you Mississippi State plus 14.5 at Texas A&M. They blew that one. They blew it hard. So Butch P falls at 3-3. Dude, DYLON is the hottest prop better of all time. I told you. I've been telling you for a year. Ever since he figured out how to do prop betting, he's 6-1, dude.
Pretty good.
Jackson Dart hit again, greater than 35 rushing yards against the Saints. He did it again.
And if he would have kept his other one with Brock Purdy over and just changed,
he would have hit them both.
That would have hit
them both. The guy doesn't miss.
Well, he has time. I guess he has time because his team's in Europe. So
exactly. And then Mr. Money or Young Money Lines Edge, he gave you Virginia plus 200 at Louisville. Cash it. So that's a 3-3 week. We got to be better. So Edge and DYLON are bringing it. So all right. Let's hang some banners. Quick.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, NFL rigged. NFL rigged.
Oh! Am I ahead of you still?
Yeah, everybody's ahead of me.
Well, I got to pause.
How far ahead of you am I? Just give me a count.
I got 5:01 on the clock.
Well,
I got
everybody
5:01
does
on
because
the
there's a
clock.
flag.
I keep pausing it because I know that I'm ahead of you, so I don't want to say anything. I forgot what I was even doing now. Oh, they're going to hang some banners.
You did it! Congratulations!
Hang the banners quickly.
He didn't have control of that ball.
Mm.
Anyway,
That's a weak call.
I have a couple. These are actually from a couple weeks ago, but I didn't get to hang them because I wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I play kickball on Friday nights.
Yep.
And Edge's wife plays with us occasionally. But a couple weeks ago when I was playing, I got to yell out to some kids because somebody kicked a foul ball, and I got to yell out, "Little help now!" And I don't know if y'all know what that is like, but growing up, my dad was a coach, so I was always at the fields when they were practicing. And the amount of times that I've always been yelled at, "Little help, little V, little help now." For me to actually finally be able to say that, it just felt so good. So I wanted to hang the banner for that, but I also wanted to hang the banner for myself because, boys, I was running because there was a deep line drive hit, and I was running full extension, hands in the air, caught it like I was catching the ball over the middle, and everybody's like, "Whoa, where'd that come from?" I was like, "Still got it, boys. Still got it."
Tuck and roll, like onto your back.
Oh yeah, like I rolled with it. Yeah.
Hey, hands team, baby. Hands team. You know you got good hands when you're on the hands team.
Yes.
Shout out. Any other hang the banners?
Oh.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
So I know we're an App State podcast, but
Better believe it.
Western Carolina won their game against Wofford this week, and their quarterback completed 46 passes in a row.
You mean this one right here? You don't
and
think
went
I
53 and went 53 of 56 in that game.
Jeez, what is he doing?
Yes,
Throwing 56?
Dude, I don't know, but that must be their offense.
What does he think? Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but that's pretty good. Hand the banner for that guy.
Yep, there it goes. That was Teron Dickens was his name against Wofford. Shattered the NCAA record.
Was
46
it
in a row.
the NC record?
He might have been, but he only did it for 286 yards. Like,
Yeah.
that's like, what is that? Like 3 yards?
You completed over
Must be throwing
50
a bunch of
passes
swing
and your team
passes.
scored 20 points.
Yeah,
He must have been a
crazy.
bunch of swing passes. I mean, it must have been something like that. Just tunnel passes, screen passes, swing passes, slants.
I'm gonna shout out, hang the banner for UNL for football for UNLV in Wyoming for being a snow game in the beginning of October, dude.
Football's meant. That's how football's meant to be played.
Oh,
Cold.
you turn on the TV, CBS Sports at 7:00 p.m. and there's a freaking blizzard out there. Incredible.
I love that.
It was awesome. Also, hang the banner for baseball, man. I don't watch a lot of baseball. I watch the College World Series, the College Softball World Series, the Little League World Series. I love watching baseball playoffs because there's nothing better than a crowd pop when there's a big time. Like last night, I was watching the Mariners. A guy hits a home run for the Mariners. It's the first run they've scored in the playoffs in like 25 years. And the crowd went nuts. The crack of the bat, and then everybody loses their mind. It's incredible. The baseball playoffs I love watching baseball playoffs. So the Brewers lead the Cubs.
Move the chains.
Whatever that guy was. I remember that guy. The Cubs are down 1-0. They lost to the Brewers yesterday. The Yankees are down 2-0 in that series to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have scored 23 runs, and they are destroying the New York Yankees. The Phillies the Phillies lost to the Dodgers yesterday because the Dodgers hit tanks on tanks on tanks. And then the Mariners tied up the series 1-1 tonight because they won 3-2 and beat the Tigers. Polanco hitting 2 absolute moon shots. So hopefully we get more and more close baseball series because there's nothing better than a close baseball series and big hits, period, and big pitches. So hang the banner for baseball.
It's the only time baseball is any good is the playoffs.
It's I could when Polanco hit a bomb tonight too. I paused it, turned the football game down, turned the game up on the volume up on the baseball game, and then hit play so I could hear the crowd go nuts. It's incredible.
There's got to be a holding in there. There's got to be a holding in there. You got dudes. There's got to be a hold in there somewhere.
Also, hang the banner for the Phillies doing the 999 hot dog and beer challenge during the playoffs. You can go get a box of 9 hot dogs and 9 beers while you're at a playoff game for the Phillies.
It's hard to do, drinking 9 beers in a game.
Oh, but wouldn't that be? I feel like we could do it.
I've done it. I've had 9 beers, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work.
But shout out to them for doing that, right? You should have to sign a waiver when you do that, though. Like, I am not going to drive home. you need to hand in your car keys and they need to be like, "Where's your car? You can park here for the night." But anyways, that's it. That's a lot of football. Shout out baseball. We love baseball. Anything else, fellas?
No.
Big fourth down here.
Big fourth down. Wait, what? Are you ahead of us? Stop getting ahead of us. Dude.
My bad, man. My bad.
Oh my gosh, he keeps ruining the game for us, guys.
Sorry.
Wow.
We're really sorry.
Hey, the Niners are 4-1. Playoffs start today, they'd be the 2 seed, and they should be the 1 seed except for strength of record or whatever the heck they're calling it nowadays. Anyways, this has been episode 307. We'll be back Wednesday and tomorrow night for a quick recap of the Jags-Chiefs game. Anything else?
Early. Should have been a flag.
Anything else? J-Bob's looking for more flags still.
No.
Football, you're so cool.
And on our show, you're gonna rule. Later.
Football, we